Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. I want to do another video explaining a complex idea as quickly and as succinctly as I possibly can. Previously I talked about fiat failure and why silver is a hedge against the fiat system. But today I want to talk about the problem of automation. And so in about 3 minutes total, when I finish it, I want to wrap up the complexity of the idea, the problem of automation. And this is just kind of a series I'm toying with, having some fun with, explaining complex ideas quickly. And I'm calling the series Simplex Complicity. And so guys, let's get into it. 3 minutes or less, starting now. Okay, so automation, what is that? Automation is where we use robots or algorithms or programs to do work that humans used to do. And so you can think about manufacturing cars. It used to be done by human beings who would like tighten every bolt and install every nut, but now it's done by robots almost entirely. And it's not just manual labor jobs that can and will be automated. In fact, it's most jobs that can and will be automated. According to Elon Musk, robots will be able to do every single job that humans do better than humans in the very near future. And so it happened in automation, in the manufacturing car sector in America about 20 years ago. And in that time we saw things like all of the layoffs in Detroit and Michigan, and we saw actually Detroit declare bankruptcy. And it's because you gut the community of that income source, because you kill the jobs that once were high-paying, good jobs for humans. Now they're not paid at all, they're just robots. And so you kill that economy. And so you lose income tax, and you get people that are now running on food stamps and social programs, and the economy has to grow to sustain those people, to pay their way, because they don't have a job anymore. And people say things like learn to code as if we can just every tradesperson can move into coding or learn a new skill. That's not feasible, it's not possible, it's not reasonable. And so this is the problem of automation. And to give you a bit more specifics of how critical this is in America's history right now, it's never been like this before. Never, ever, not in the entire world, we've never seen a problem of this magnitude for the workforce. So how big is it? In America, there's 153 million people that are working. That's 60% of their civilian, non-institutionalized population, which means the people that live in America that are over 16 that are not in jail. And so 60% of all those people work. That's 153 million. Half of them are paid less than 20 bucks an hour. Half of them, so about 75 million people in America work for less than 20 bucks an hour. And of those jobs, 83% of those jobs are going to be automated away within 11 years by 2030. And so you're talking about something like 35 million jobs that are going to be automated away in just that wage bracket. But there's more outside of that wage bracket, like in higher wage brackets will be automated as well. Everything from service sector to taxi drivers to couriers to truck drivers to doctors to chefs to musicians, to literally everything computers can do better than we can. It's reasoning. It's they can think. You can look at how complicated general AI is becoming. You can see that they can outcompete us in cognitive tasks like AlphaGo, which is thought to be like the most complex game in the world. Chess, StarCraft 2, which is a complicated video game which requires kind of multiple levels of consideration and lots of different paths to choose from. So they're getting more and more complex. They're capable of doing more and more diversified tasks, which is general AI. And so they're going to be able to do literally everything better than we can. And so when we move into a future where America has about half of its workforce cut away because of automation, because that's what we're looking at. We're in that same moment, we're looking at a world where America won't be able to sustain the unemployed population, because they're going to have less income tax. They're going to have increased demand on social programs, and yet they still have they're staring down the barrel of retirement and pensions that are supposed to be paid, that are promised to be paid, but that can't even be paid now, let alone when we cut away half of the workforce. And so this is a global issue because America's economy is so interconnected with the global economy, and the US dollar is truly the backbone of the global economy, that you can't help but walk away from this topic and say the global economy is at a precarious place, poised for failure because of the problem of automation. That's it, guys. Find me on steemit.com at infidel1258 for more stuff like this, and like and subscribe here on YouTube. I try and do videos every day, but it's more like 3 times a week. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you found this interesting and informative. If so, let me know below. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.